We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Settling in now, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he lays off. Ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. So digging in now, George Springer. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Bouncer to the left side. One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
At
the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ball one. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
That is four. The third baseman.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Fouled away. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Semien is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Matt
Batting
Chapman.
second, the third baseman, Matt
First
Chapman.
delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he missed with that one. It's
Batting
ball
third.
4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Matt
He's set.
Olson.
Here it comes. Matt Olson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now.
Batting
He
fourth.
takes his first cuts
The
in this one with a
hitter.
man at first and 2
Chris
away.
Davis.
From the belt, the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Batting fifth, the left
So
field,
now it's Mark Canha.
Mark
And he'll probably
Canha.
send it in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Nope.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and 0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Canha is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Drives it out to deep right center field. Piscotty's going back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 22, Josh.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. James is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher.
At the plate now, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners off for second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball second side.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Not in time as he steals second. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitor's bullpen. He's set. The 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3-0 to him now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. 1 out now in the Houston third, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. In the air now, out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in, Michael Brantley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brantley.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the double steal is on here. He swings and misses. Throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And that's the first out.
Now
so the base is empty here with one away, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Chris Davis next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chapman at third with 2 away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for Houston.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So here's Yuli Gurriel. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chapman's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a ball down and away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Martin Maldonado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Reddick is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Maldonado has got it, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. Popped up. Olsen is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Alvarez, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Piscotty.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Tony
5.
Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And it's 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He tripled last time up.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
The shortstop, Carlos.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Semien has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Daniel Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box, Josh Reddick.
Mengden.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The batter, number 2.
Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Davis.
In now, Chris Davis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Mark Canha. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Canha.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Davinsky, a California native, actually. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ramon Laureano is on deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Robbie Grossman will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Robbie Grossman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's right there. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next to the outfield.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Maldonado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Lined into left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The bat, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Yusmeiro Petit is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First delivery to him on the way. Alex Bregman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Michael.
To the plate now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter,
So
number
striding
5.
forward now,
Second
Tony
baseman.
Kemp. It was a single
Tony.
for him in his last at-bat.
Kemp.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. High chopper over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Reddick. Still going back. Gone! And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
Oh, goodness. Not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Gurriel over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
First baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kenna is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Joaquin Soria enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
The outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Oh, look at that stop. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. At the plate now, Chris Davis. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gurriel ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Hanna could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Bregman gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. George Springer the next to hit. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Number 4. George.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Alvarez.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
That's by him for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Slow roller down the third baseline. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Pitch popped up. Kemp is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy.
Leading off for the A's, the catcher, John
First pitch coming, here it is.
Murphy.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the
right
box,
fielder,
Stephen Piscotty,
Steven.
who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Osuna, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and a cutter. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Seth Brown will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 15, Seth Brown.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. As has a good changeup to get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Big fastball is definitely this guy.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Stros led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Josh James is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Seven men on base.